Hello and welcome to the latest video summary of the week's news, brought to you by Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. There's only been one question on everyone's lips this week, and it's not been who killed Lucy Beale. Instead, the question was whether new property portal OnTheMarket would release any figures on its traffic since launching at the end of January. By the end of the week, the figures came out, and we carried them as an exclusive on Estate Agent Today. OnTheMarket has now had 1 million unique visits during its first 2 weeks, very different figures to those produced by the independent website monitoring service Hitwise, which provided them for rival portal Zoopla. Now OnTheMarket says it has 2 targets for the rest of 2015. Firstly, it wants to beat Zoopla to become Britain's second largest property portal. And secondly, it wants to become an alternative to Rightmove. It doesn't explain exactly what that means, except it clearly feels it's on a roll. Away from the portal wars, a lot of the week centred on announcements from individual agencies. So online agency Purple Bricks has announced that it's starting a brand new style of TV advertising, customised to viewers' postcodes. They begin later this month. Hamptons International has invested in several new homes teams to operate alongside existing branches in the home counties. Easy Property announced it will be a letting agency for commercial property later this month. Then from the summer it will get into online residential sales and finally international sales from next year. And Savills has courted controversy by allowing its research chief, Lucian Cook, to write a document opposing the mansion tax published by the right-wing think tank, the Centre for Policy Studies. Meanwhile, over in the letting sector, there have been more developments on the government's attempt to introduce a ban on so-called revenge evictions. It's now been confirmed that the bill banning such evictions is almost certainly going to become law on March the 30th. Elsewhere in the lettings sector, the government's controversial right to rent initiative, which forces agents and landlords to check the migrant status of tenants, has already led to landlords admitting they are shunning foreign tenants in order to save time and money conducting the checks. So far, the checks have been introduced only in parts of the West Midlands, but it looks increasingly likely that they'll be rolled out across the country by the end of the year. Red tape like right to rent makes it increasingly difficult to be a landlord, but it appears not many are being put off. New figures have shown a huge rise in the number of buy-to-let mortgages granted by the finance companies in the past year. In 2014, there were 197,000 buy-to-let mortgages granted. That's 1/3 more than the total in 2013. And finally this week, we couldn't say goodbye without a little glimpse at 50 Shades of Grey. And genuinely, there is a link between the terrible books, the cheesy film and the estate agency business. We broke the news that the manager of Underhill Real Estate Agents in Exeter, Devon, is Melinda Fonda, the sister of Emily Fonda, the actress playing Christian Grey's secretary in the movie. Melinda said she hasn't yet resorted to handcuffs to keep her vendors when the sales markets get tough, but she has seen the film and admits she wanted to tell the full cinema that her sister was a star. Well, that's almost it for this week. We'll be whipping you back into line next week with more stories every weekday on Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. And a special reminder that each Friday we run 3 special features on Estate Agent Today. The first is this video, our weekly wrap of the industry news from the past 7 days. The next is our video showcase, where we show some of the best videos produced by and for estate agents around the country. We're always keen to receive more, so please send us the files or the links. And finally, each Friday we also run our heartwarming Agents Do Charity feature, our chance to take our industry hat off to agents doing their bit for fundraising and good causes. Please send us details of what you're up to help those who can't help themselves. Until next time, have a great week.